Hey everybody, it's time for another edition of Rebel Marketing, and this is going to be the chilly edition because I'm down by the lake again and it is much cooler out today than it was that 2 days ago I was down here? Anyway, I was thinking about systems because, well, first of all, let me point something else out. I was driving a truck long haul and I would do 12 to 16 hour days all the time, and it's kind of rough sometimes. Stay up real late, get up early, and you drive 11 hours and then you take 10 off, or you do a split, and it's kind of grueling. A lot of people can't handle it. It's a different type of lifestyle than most people are used to, and I used to love that, but I thought it was funny because people would say, oh, I put in a 10-hour day, you know, in my marketing or whatever, and I thought, man, so what? It's like a big deal. 10 hours to me is like a break. So you start to do it every day, you go full time, and all of a sudden you realize that 12 hours doing what I was doing before and 12 hours doing this, if you're thinking and actually concentrating and focus all the time, it takes a lot more out of you than you would like to admit. What I've been going through is I work real hard and it's like, well, you know, it has been 8 hours, but I feel like I should have got a lot more done, and it's because it's a different way of thinking. And a lot of the stuff is I've been getting into some newer things. For instance, all this live video, I built, holy cow, probably 75 funnels over the past month or so, and now I'm doing membership sites and working with a new system for marketing, and all this stuff, especially new, is a lot more to think about than I'm used to, I guess. Anyway, the thing is, I think about all these new people coming in, and I see in the groups that I'm in, and unfortunately, it's the same to me. To me, it's unfortunate. Maybe it's not to some, but you've got different groups of people. You got the guys that have made it, you know, that struck the gold, and they're these waving these big checks around, and I guess to some it's inspiring. To me, it's really not. I don't see that as necessarily a good thing. You'll never see me do it. It's just not my thing. And then you've got the people who are posers, and you know who I'm talking about. The guy, for instance, the guy who posts in there about how he's done this, and everybody's asking me for advice, and then you find out that he got online 2 weeks ago. Like, dude, come on. And I guess they don't know you can check up on that stuff. And in the midst of all this, you've got the mass of people. It's just like everything else. You've got the middle. And they've been online for a while. They've been spending some money. They've dealt with different companies, different systems, and so on. And they're just chugging away, doing their thing. And then you have the newbies, you know, the people, and you can always pick them out because they're so excited, you know, they're going to change the world. And I spoke about this in my last live, just like, you know, back off that a little bit, save that motivation and that heart for the times when it gets rough. And there's nothing wrong with being excited about an opportunity, everything. Just understand what it is you're getting into and what you're going to have to do. And that's why I started out with that whole thing about the amount of hours and learning new things. This is one of the main points I want to make on this video. So if you're still paying attention, if you haven't hung up yet, think about this. There is only one way to make anything happen. Think about anything you've ever done, and it's always the same. You get into something that's new, that you've never used before, maybe the most amazing whiz-bang tool that anyone's ever come up with, but you're going to have to get in there and concentrate on it and study the FAQs and watch the instructional videos. And you use the two-window technique, what I call it. You open up one window here that has the instruction and one window over here where you're carrying it out, and you pause and you do it, and it didn't work. So you rewind, you watch it, and you pause, and then you do it again until you get it to work. And then you run through the entire thing, and the only way you're ever going to get good at anything is to practice it. That's why I make fun of people that think, I don't know if Einstein said this or not, where doing the same thing over and over is the definition of insanity. I think if he did say that, It was a joke on everybody who believes it, because the only way you get good at something is do the same thing over and over. And you can't do it exactly the same every time anyway. Even if you tried, the weather would be different, your attitude would be different, you may had something different for dinner, you're tired, whatever. But anyway, that's the thing. You got to keep on doing what you're doing until you get good at it. And my entire message and everything is always focus. One company, one system, one method, audio, video, writing, one platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Only one of everything, because I'm here to tell you, those things I just listed out, every single one of them has a learning curve. And every time you add something into the mix, the harder it gets. Now, right now, we have got what is the best possible system I've seen yet. And 2 years from now, a year, it's going to get better, and then they'll make another evolutionary leap. But for right now, the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I've gone through it. I got it on my thing. I'm done. I'm filling in the chinks, the gaps, the holes in a system, because no matter what system it is, there are always going to be the ways to tweak it, to make it yours, to make it better. And you wrap yourself around a system, which wraps around a company, or whatever it is you're trying to sell. And in the midst of all that, you will portray who you are and what you are online. That's what I call your reputation, what some people call a brand, but I'm not Coca-Cola, you know, I'm only one guy. So if you're one guy or one girl, it's your reputation. It's how you treat people and how you put your message out consistently. That what someday maybe they'll call it a brand. So think about this. Every single thing you do is going to take that kind of focus and use all the time. See, me right now, I'm good on video. I like video, mostly because of my failings. If I attempt to edit things, I'll be there forever. For instance, I could make a 10-minute video. It'll easily take an hour and a half to edit it. Easily, without question. Why do I like live? Because you can't do anything about it. It's done. You make a mistake, oops. That's all you get, and who cares? Because then it keeps it real anyway, right? That's me, and it took me years to learn this. Years of struggling, wondering why I can't do all these things, and it's because you can't do all those things. It's impossible for one person to do that. If you see who makes it big, it's someone who concentrates on an area, makes it work, and adds more as they go along. And the bigger you get, the more people you can hire to handle this area while you are moving into this one. Understand? And systems make everything easier. I'm a systems guy. I always have been, not just in marketing. I came up being a mechanic, and all these different systems in vehicles and trucks and graders and all these other things always work in systems, and that's how you can identify problems. That's how you make everything integrate and work together. So if you're looking for a system, let me know. I got that. I also have the ways where I can plug the holes in whatever system you're using. Okay, I've decided, like, okay, this is my thing where I can really help people with. I'm going to start talking about that as emailing and simple funnels and building your list. That's like the 3 things you need online. You make a simple funnel, you build a list, and you email them daily. And you start talking to them about things in your language, the way you say it. Forget about all these techniques. I can talk to you about that, and I'll tell you a few of those as we go along. But the main thing is, get comfortable speaking your mission, your message, your truth, whatever you want to call it, that thing that you have to give to people. Make sure it comes from in here. Then you can worry about how you got to speak. And I'm here to tell you, if you are committed to something and you are passionate about it, and it's coming from here, like I'm talking to you like my brother, this is the way it is. This is me, you know, and that's going to get you far, far more business and attraction and whatever it is you're looking for than someone who isn't really committed, isn't really in the game, but knows all the right ways to say it. You with me? All right, at the risk of going on too long, my thumbs are getting cold here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off right now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hey, stick around, give me a share, give me a like, keep in touch. I'll have more good stuff for you. This has been Rebel Marketing. I am Rebel from Rocket and Rebel. I'm out.